Hey Facebook fans, today is Wisdom Wednesday, so we wanted to reach out and just share a little bit of wisdom. So one of the things that we are going to do is sometimes use these videos to connect with you, and that is actually part of our Tips and Tricks Tuesday. So our tip and trick for Tuesday, which was yesterday, is to make sure that you are working smarter instead of harder. I started writing up a post for you guys and realized it was getting a little long and decided to turn it into a video instead. And so that's something that we are going to be doing more of to connect with you out there. So that is something that you can look at in your own life in terms of, are there things that you are currently doing that you can make easier by modifying the process? I think grocery shopping and food planning is a great way to go about doing that. So that would be preparing your menu plan ahead of time, and that will allow for you to make your grocery list off of that, which can really streamline the grocery shopping process. Other things about working smarter instead of harder that I have found have been really great ways to kind of streamline things at home is to make sure that my spaces are clear of clutter. The more that you have places where things belong, the easier it becomes for those things to make it back to that place, and that just really kind of improves the flow around the house and makes everything a little bit easier. So Wisdom Wednesday is going to be about also understanding what our obstacles are when we create goals for ourselves. Goals are a great way to go about setting out and accomplishing something for yourself, but they can also have limitations too. So Wisdom Wednesday would be learning to identify when your goals are actually creating more of a hindrance or an obstacle than they are in helping you achieve what it is that you want to do. An example of this would be an approach to exercise. There are some people out there that are highly motivated and are able to just set a goal for themselves and go after it. But what I found for myself is that if I set a goal and then I'm realizing that I'm not meeting the goal, it leaves me feeling a little bit more depressed and a little sad, and actually less likely to participate in that activity that I was hoping to accomplish. So flexibility is going to be super important when you're setting a goal for yourself. Part of it is being realistic and knowing what your life is like at that time and what you can actually accomplish during those times that you're looking at for yourself. An example of this would be a morning walk. Let's say you want to add in a walk a few times a week, and you have a specific goal where there's a particular path that you like to follow that, let's say, is 3 miles long. If you're walking at 4 miles an hour, that would take about 45 minutes. But if you wake up and you have cut yourself short, let's say by 10 minutes, you could just say to yourself, oh gosh, I'm not going to be able to do my walk today because I don't have enough time. That would be one way in which your goal would be limiting what you want to do. The difference that you could make with that is say, hey, you know what, I don't have the whole time, but I do still have some time. So you may need to modify the path that you want to take, or you can just do an out and back if that's not going to work for you. Other options would be, instead of going for a walk that morning, maybe you may just use your own body and move indoors that day and do some things like push-ups and sit-ups so that you're still getting in a good workout. So remember, goals are good, but when you find that they are actually preventing you from working towards what it is that you want to accomplish, maybe they're not serving you in the way that you thought. So rethink your goals and make sure that you are moving in the direction that you want to be going in, even if it is one step at a time and it doesn't look like how you had originally intended. Just like I've had to do with this video. We've had a couple of tries, but hey, you know what? You just have to keep on going. So good luck out there with setting those goals. Of course, if you need help, you know where to find me, and we'll connect with you tomorrow when we have Thankful Thursday. Have a great day, everyone. See ya.